So I keep hearing about this aura that you develop after achieving nofap streaks and better attraction from opposite sex. I was just wondering if this thing is real or not. Anyone with experience is welcome to tell his story.
It is real, my friend. Our bodies have electromagnetic aura generated by our hearts. This aura, or subtle body, can be felt subconsciously by others. With Nofap, you're literally making this subtle body bigger, denser and thicker. Women have some inner radar and can sense it. That's why they can recognize someone who is confident and holding to his seed, not releasing it. I have experienced it too, and I couldn't believe it. It feels very energetically. You could tell others jump into your field of energy and not you into theirs. I was on 120-day streak, and around day 100 this is when it became prevalent, and I knew it's not a joke. I am 36 yo.
So, how are women attracting towards you before and after your streak?
Before, no big difference. From day 70 onwards they were definitely noticing my confidence, deeper voice, lack of fear and so on. From day 100 to 120 they were literally fully concentrated on me if I meet them, for example on the corridor or in the elevator. Women constantly look around their area, e.g. workplace, and scan for confident, healthy males to breed with. It's biology, natural thing. It's not that they weren't looking at me before. They were. But I was too afraid to look them in the eye and hold that gaze until they looked away. Etc. Nofap only brought me to their equal level playing field.
Hi, I'm new to Nofap and have no experience with long-term streaks. I hope the thing about being more attractive to the opposite sex works, winking face. But I have a few theories how it could work. 1. We all emit pheromones which others can smell and react subconsciously. I think that we emit more or other pheromones when we didn't have sex for a while because we need a partner for mating and spreading our genes. That's how evolution works, and sexually we are just animals, winking face. 2. When you need a partner for sexual relief, you probably act differently in front of other people. Again, subconsciously, there are micro-expressions in your face, maybe just a tiny smile, maybe a bit longer eye contact, others can feel that. It's even used by well-trained mentalists, psychics, to read your mind. They aren't magicians, they just watch your micro-expressions that others can only feel subconsciously. 3. When in need for a sexual partner, you maybe start to recognize the behavior of others differently. Maybe you can see that someone is attracted to you, which you would not recognize when you don't need a partner. 4. Maybe you are attracted to another type of women, more types, who you would otherwise ignore. Just my 2 cents.
Thank you both for your info.
You start Nofap, your dopamine receptors get reset. You retain your sexual energy. You also retain vitamins that would have been lost during orgasm. You spend your time doing something productive instead of fapping. After doing Nofap for a while, you take the same mentality towards your diet. You start to remove fast food, junk food from your diet. With the new energy and time that you have, you work out. You work out, your testosterone increases. All this time, you've been growing, but so has your sexual energy. You start to go out and work on your social skills. You start seeing and dating women. You get laid and maybe even decide to settle down with a girlfriend. With all this positive momentum, it also is translating to your work or school environment. You start getting good grades, or you find a better job. You feel great about all different areas of your life, fitness, women, work, diet, etc. Now that your base needs are covered, you start to meditate, become more present and spiritual. That leads you to creating something big. A YouTube channel, a music album, a non-profit, a book, a personal project, something that you are extremely passionate about and feel is a divine contribution to the world. And it all started because of that first step of Nofap and removing the toxins that were draining your mind, body, and soul, aka PMO.
Guys, I think it's all of those things. Pheromones, micro-expressions due to more confidence, aura, energetic stuff, dopamine pathway reset and whatnot. It's not one thing. Human beings are complex. With that being said, it's second day of my relapse and I failed again and I feel like shit. Literally feel like zero now. I know all my gains are gone with 4 orgasms I had since yesterday. I took selfie photo every 30 days. My 120 photo and my today's photo look different. The energy in my eyes is gone. I somehow look scared. I can't explain it, but it's obvious to me now. So yeah, just like women feel bad on their periods, that's when their energy gets wasted. We feel bad after ejaculation.
Yes, the pranic field grows, day by day subtly, week by week. I am a martial artist. I can sense it in me very clearly as well as others. I work with this, it's not much anyway. It's just that most people are so excessive and depleted. Even going 100 days celibate can help you raise above most in stores of prana. After 5月6日years you really start to develop the pranic field.
This energy field could attract or could keep other living creatures away at the same time. I am on day 72 of total seed retention at this moment, and what I have recognized myself is that people are terrified and scared in my presence. But at the same time they try to act friendly.
And about women?
They also become afraid of you, but they try to be friendly and flirt at the same time. A huge increase of prestige. I noticed myself, and to all people who say things like it's a placebo or it's just a mentality thing, in my humble opinion are total ignorant. There is a famous spiritual website, I am not gonna say its name, that say that enhanced sexual energy besto chatisma, and I am not trying to sound like a pervert or a creep, but I noticed compliments flirting from my mother for the first time in my life.
After how many days you started noticing these changes?
It started on day 30 and now I am on day 73.
This thing is real, and if people are ridiculing it or laughing means they lack the capabilities to find that out for themselves. Ignore them. And it's nothing supernatural. Our society has been groomed and deprived from real facts like the one that humans emit constant electromagnetic fields around their hearts. This is the aura around our bodies that the ancient science teaches us about. Western science threw away all that knowledge and said, we will build a new science from the scratch. Let's start from the assumption that humans are separate from the rest of the universe, and so on. Eastern science equals based on the living beings, and studying them form this paradigm. Western science equals studying dead cadavers equals no life force energy of any sorts. Yet, the elites know about our real potential and they don't want us to wake up to this. Humans are far more powerful than we imagine. That's why it's important for the elites to keep people drugged, alcohol, caffeine, nicotine, sugar, drugs, and of course porn, so that they never develop, fix and feel their full energy field, when their aura is in great shape. From my own experience I can 100% assure everyone that women somehow can sense this energy fields. They are probably not even aware of it. Like they are born with this skill, just like they are born with being social, emotional, and all that, and it's normal to them. But they definitely sense this, which makes sense after all women are more prone to emotions. Their operating system is based on emotions, and what are feelings and emotions? A very strong impulse is generated by our hearts. So again it comes back to the energy. Open yourself to this possibility. Our world is so full of magic. But as always with any magic, you need to believe it and open yourself to it to be able to reach for the knowledge. Ignore them.